A dramatic dive into the glowing copper liver begins our story, racing straight toward the jade green tunnel where the frantic little bile duct is already shaking. This tiny worker, glowing like bioluminescent jelly, is panicking for a reason. Your midnight fat bomb just slammed directly into him. As thick, oily globules explode against his tiny body, he spasms hard, twisting in chaos while the entire tunnel quakes like a mini earthquake. That sudden, sharp, internal jolt you sometimes feel after greasy food, this is it. This is him, overwhelmed, overloaded, and desperately trying to keep bile flowing while you ignore every warning he sends. Inside the glowing liver tunnel, our little jade green bile duct is already trembling as a wave of thick, sticky fat approaches. He shines his tiny minor lamp and flashlight, trying to brace himself, but the moment that huge meteor-like fat blob drops from above, everything inside your digestive system slows, chokes, and panics right along with him. When you eat heavy, oily food at the wrong time, his rhythm collapses, his spasms become violent, and the discomfort you feel afterward, that's his frantic struggle made real. A flood of oily chaos surges through your bile system, slamming into the tiny jade green duct who's squashing, stretching, and fighting for control. Red lights flash, alarms blare, and his whole world becomes a disaster zone. Every time the pressure twists his flexible body, you feel a tight, stabbing sensation under your ribs. Every collision of fat against him becomes your bloating, your nausea, your heaviness. And while everything inside him shakes, he keeps fighting because he knows you won't, not yet. Deep inside the bile network, our overworked bile duct plants a tiny stop flag against a tidal wave of fat rushing like convoys of trucks. His glowing bioluminescent body stretches, squeaks, and spasms as the pressure builds. This is what happens when you skip meals, eat late, or binge greasy food out of nowhere. He suffers the hit first, he absorbs the chaos, and the pain you feel afterward is simply the echo of his struggle to restore order while the whole tunnel vibrates around him. As the camera enters a 3D digestive infographic world, you see bile flowing the way it should, smooth, golden, effortless. But then the scene shifts. Meals delayed, fat overloaded, and the bile thickens into sticky clumps that clog the tunnel. Our jade green bile duct stretches in distress, glowing brighter as the pressure rises. When he spasms to push bile through, that becomes your sharp right side pain. When the tunnel shakes, that's your discomfort. He works non-stop, but your timing controls everything. A massive cholesterol crystal appears like a game boss enemy, and our terrified bile duct freezes. His whole glowing body pulses wildly as the monster charges. The collision sends a shockwave through the golden bile, echoing the beginning of gallstone formation. That deep, focused ache you sometimes feel, that's this moment. When cholesterol hardens, when the duct constricts, when inflammation sparks, your internal system isn't subtle. He's screaming for help long before you realize anything is wrong. Cross-cut to real life, someone clutching their right upper abdomen, the ache climbing toward their shoulder. Back inside, our bile duct is squeezed, bent, and pulsing with trapped bile as fat presses in like a vice. That nighttime tightness, that nausea after fried food, he feels it first. Every small spasm inside him becomes a big sensation for you. And as his tiny minor lamp flickers, he's begging for just one thing: relief. A burst of determination fills the tunnel as the bile duct grabs a tiny scrub brush and fights back. He scrapes fat off the walls, kicks sludge aside, and clears blockages with frantic, hard-working energy. As the tunnel grows cleaner, bile begins to move again. The pressure eases, the glow stabilizes. This is what happens when you hydrate, add fiber, move after meals, and treat him better. He recovers faster than you expect. He just needs you to meet him halfway. A wave of healing blue light sweeps through the tunnel, dissolving leftover sludge. The bile duct glows brighter, calmer, relieved.
golden bile flows smoothly again, swirling like liquid sunlight around him. Your body loves rhythm. It thrives when you eat on schedule, avoid late-night feasts, and reduce heavy fats. And when you finally align with what he needs, he works like quiet magic, keeping digestion fluid and pain-free. Now standing proudly on top of a mound of cleared fat, the jade green bile duct poses like a tiny hero, golden bile rushing smoothly behind him. When things work right, you don't notice him at all, and that's the point. Smooth digestion is silent, comfortable, effortless. He celebrates every time you give him consistency, balance, and a break from chaos. Inside your body, he's your unsung champion of fat digestion. In a warm, glowing tunnel, the bile duct gently approaches the camera. His huge eyes soften, and his body pulses with steady golden light. He wants you to understand something simple. He helps you handle every fatty bite, every meal, every moment you demand his strength. He just asks you not to overload him with bad timing and greasy shocks. Small choices, made daily, keep him safe, keep you safe. In the final scene, the cheerful bile duct waves from a clean jade green tunnel, golden bile flowing smoothly in peaceful rhythm. He raises a small blank sign, no words needed, because everything you need to know has already been shown. Care for your organs, and they quietly care for you. Treat your timing right, treat your meals right, and he'll keep everything flowing, smoothly, silently, exactly as it should be.